Greetings, champions, and once again, we welcome you to Live with Chatufa. We still are giving you information and updates on what is happening in the nation. These are very exciting days. When we look at what is happening around, we can see for ourselves that what we always spoke about, what we always anticipated as events that were going to be happening in the near future, we are actually living in that future because we are seeing every day, every hour, things are happening in the nation. Very, very exciting, actually, what we are looking at are happening. Emerson Mnangagwa is ashamed responding to questions on the cardboard bandages in hospitals. Just imagine, Mnangagwa pretended like he does not know. He had no knowledge of any such developments. Well, I don't know whether I can give him the benefit of the doubt, but it can still be possible that Mnangagwa does not even know the real situation that is in the hospitals, because he does not even give himself time to look into that, to check on his ministers, his progress and stuff like that. It seems that the government of Mnangagwa is operating at a free fall, where there is no one who is checking for accountability. Everyone is just doing what they are doing, and Mnangagwa does not care to check the progress of each and every one of his appointees to see if they are really excelling in what they've been appointed to do. But this is quite common with the people that are operating in mediocrity, like Emerson Mnangagwa. This is why Zimbabwe is like what it is today. Because when I'm telling you, I don't go fumaka, humana, drunk on duty, and they can just start hallucinating. You don't even understand what he's saying, and nobody checks and balances on those such issues to find out whether this person is still competent in their work. So Mnangagwa, after the Geza revolution started, we've seen him now wanting to send a message to the nation. And the funny thing about it is that Mnangagwa does not have the guts to face the Zimbabwean people face to face and tell them about issues that are happening in the country. Mnangagwa would rather create some other situation that would allow him to speak, and he doesn't want to look like he's addressing Zimbabwean people. He wants to look like he's addressing those other people, or he's speaking because of that environment that he has created. And yet, in other words, he will be actually speaking to the nation. So he's a spineless man. He's a coward. A real man would not be afraid to face the people of Zimbabwe and explain to them exactly what is happening in the nation. Everyone deserves to know the truth of what is happening, and that gives you integrity. It shows that you are a man confident of what he's doing, and you are also sure of your story. But then Mnangagwa does not do that. How many issues have happened in the country, and Mnangagwa would never want to address? He would look to the side as if all is well. He doesn't even want to talk about it. And yet, these are issues that really need to be addressed by a president, not sending Chris Mnangagwa and Farai Marapira to speak on your behalf. No, it's wrong. You have to do it yourself as the man in charge. So this is very funny. So Mnangagwa was asked about the cardboard boxes and bandages in hospitals, and I want us to just look at his response and what he had to say.
Pictures of victims and patients, people who were injured in that accident in hospitals. Sadly, it seems medical staff didn't have the equipment, the tools to help these people. We've seen pictures circulating on social media of people strapped in cardboard boxes with cardboard boxes, perhaps because there's no equipment. Your Excellency, can you assure the nation that government is seized with this matter and what exactly is being done, so that in the future, should we have a tragic incident like that, our people will be taken care of?
Yeah, that was a sad situation when I saw it, and we must make sure we correct that. I saw that on the media, and I'm happy that the media has exposed such weaknesses. So we must address that immediately.
Can you hear this? Mnangagwa is the one who is always fighting the media. But ironically, this time around, he's saying, I thank the media for exposing such things. But these are the same people that are always attacking us in saying that we are reporting negatively. Remember last time, Mnangagwa was saying that we have a problem in the country of media people who are reporting negatively about their own country. That's what ZANU-PF people would always say. When you point out to any weakness that is in the government of Mnangagwa, they don't want to take it as a wake-up call. They take it as an insult or disrespect, or somebody who is a sellout, somebody who is not patriotic and stuff like that. But on this one, I'm so surprised to hear Mnangagwa thanking the media of all people, Mnangagwa thanking the media for exposing such a thing. I don't know whether this is because he was sincerely saying this or because he has been caught, napping, and that is why he has to speak this way. Because what could he say? Remember, when he was asked the issue of Wicknell, he denied it. But when it comes to this one, he has agreed. I remember the Varakashi defending the issue of the cardboard boxes. Yes, they defended it quite a lot. And then one day I saw one of them, I don't remember who it was, who came and said, guys, I don't think we should be wasting time, fighting to defend the issue of the cardboard boxes in hospitals. We should rather be telling, the Ministry of Health to do something about this situation and stuff like that. And I said, but others were still trying to defend that and wanting to give some very crude and funny reasons. One was actually saying that it was the first aid measure that was done before the real bandages came. Have you ever seen something like that? Where does that ever happen in this world? That you can take paper and start to use paper in the place of bandages, saying that bandages will be still coming. Coming from where? And where will this operation be carried out? Is it not in hospital already? And where do those bandages stay? As if bandages in Bedbridge will have to be staying in Bulawayo or in Harare, where they will have to be either driven or flown from Harare to Bedbridge or something like that. And it was embarrassing, really. I don't know. ZANU-PF people are so incompetent to an amazing level. Imagine that those ministers ended up getting to that hospital bed, stand next to that patient with a cardboard box, and they did not even question to say, what is the condition of the place, what, so that, they could have covered up that and maybe brought bandages, and people are bandaged first before those ministers came. But they managed to come and stood before people in cardboard boxes, and they were proud about visiting the sick and not even worried about the condition of the sick one. So this is how arrogant and myopic these people are in their doing and in their dealings. Otherwise, exposure and exposure after exposure. Otherwise, thank you so much, family, especially for joining me on this platform, as always, as we continue to give you updates and updates and updates. Otherwise, remain blessed till we meet again in the upcoming show. And shalom.